Let's go, man. All right, so yo, we're back on live, guys. Really appreciate you all for tuning back in. And yes, before you tune into the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research. So yeah, let's go ahead and tell the team members that we're on live now. 1 second here. So man, yeah. What a morning. And you know, I will be honest, you know, I was waiting for a couple good trades. Looks like my final TP is about to be hit here. That looks good. Also, we had IWM. IWM did pretty well. Obviously, yes, my swings, at first, we were down a bit on them. Did have to couldn't find the re-entry for that, but, you know, it's fine. They're looking good again, so, honestly, not a bad morning. You know, can't complain at all. Yo, John, what's up? Good to see you, man. Danny, no. Man, I pretty much saw it holding and, you know, pretty much just got into a, you know, lighter position and then ended up doing pretty well. Also, IWM hit that imbalance too, so we could end up reversing here, but honestly, I do want to see if those final TPs can be hit. Dude, yeah, fire. So, honestly, it does look good as of right now, from what I'm looking at. So, from what I've seen, like, from 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, we'll take a look there. Yo, Fritz, what's up? DOL, Duolingo, also NVO. Yep, no worries. Man, yeah, what a morning. And yes, you know, this is why it took so long to get on live. I was waiting on the Qs and IWM. So QQ was pretty much playing this whole time. We did end up targeting to the upside, so that ended up doing pretty well. Pretty much done with all these trades though. So not a bad morning, not a bad crazy trades. But yeah, a lot of these trades look good. So yeah, Light Bright, yeah, if you're in here, it does look good for next week. So I do want to see a lot of these other trades. Yo, Jay, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, so personally, yeah, you know, we ended up having this clear consolidation move down. We ended up breaking and closing or holding above this wall. And I told the team members, I was like, look, if it holds above, I'm going to try my light entry. We ended up holding above. I didn't get in like right directly at this wall, but I got in a little bit over this wall here. And then, yeah, first TP was hit. I do want to see if we end up rejecting under this imbalance, though. So it looks good. It looks great. Obviously, that final TP is there. And yes, this is another box. So I do want to see if that can end up hitting there. So, and no, not telling you guys to enter into anything. So please do your own research. So yes, you all have to do your own research. And no, I didn't even post these in the games page yet, but see IWM as well. IWM may end up rejecting here. But I do want to see what the keys will do. See if that final TP will hit or if we end up rejecting. Final TP, let's see. We shall take a look. Hold on, give me a second here. But yeah, what a crazy day. Crazy day. So yeah, you know, our swings at first, they were in the red. I will be completely honest. Hold on 1 second here. UNH, yeah, I got you. UNH, we'll go over pretty much everything. Yeah, no worries. Tried to say hi before. No, you're good. All right, so that final TP looking pretty decent there. We want to see if that'll hit there. And no, not telling you guys to enter into anything. You know, I'm pretty much done with these plays. We already, you know, claimed our profits on these ones. Do want to see if this final TP will be hit there. And yeah, it was pretty much toying. This trade took like, what, 15 or so minutes. Nothing too terrible. Did Spy match up? So yeah, Spy ended up matching up. So I did end up calling out Spy too, but I didn't take Spy though. So yeah, hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, that Q's looking pretty promising. But yeah, Spy ended up lining up too. They pretty much mainly, you know, line up together. For the most part. Sometimes they may look a little different, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, you know, same thing. Literally the same exact play. Obviously, you know, I was in the Q's and we had IWM too. But yeah, Spy, same thing here. We did have this clear move down, no consolidation. And, you know, we went over this, you know, in the morning, you know, before market open, we ended up breaking above this top wall, which allowed us into the empty space. And yeah, I gave it a nice try. Looks like Qs are trying here. Looking pretty good. So yeah, and yes, my thought process on this one, and you know, we'll go over my whole thought process of what I'm waiting for, what I'm looking at. So yes, the first thing that I saw here, and yeah, either the play worked or it doesn't, and yes, you can see it ended up working. So yes, we did have this first clear move down of no consolidation. So we see 1, 2, 3, 3 red candles with no green candles interfering. We ended up having a top wall that needed to be broken. So you can see body candle, another body candle closing directly at the same price. Once we ended up breaking and, you know, hovering above this wall. So I wanted to try a light entry, and so we ended up taking that, and that ended up doing pretty well. So yeah, great morning. I can't even complain at all. Can't complain whatsoever. And yes, you guys understand this. Let me go ahead and get rid of this as well. Let me get rid of all these. But yeah, this middle of this move is my most important TP. So you can see from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, the direct middle, this is where price can end up rejecting. And as you can see now, we are still, you know, struggling to get above this. So it doesn't look bad though. So now let's keep going. Yeah, that may take some time. I do want to, well, actually, I'll keep this here. So I do want to see if that final TP can be hit. IWM, I think we might end up dropping here if we can't get that. So we'll just have to see. All right, so now let's keep going here. Looks like SPY's trying to that final TP as well. All right, so now let's keep going here. Let's go to SOFI. And, you know, this doesn't look bad at all. And, you know, this was a trade that still looks really decent. Obviously, no, there's no entry. Not telling you guys to enter into anything. So, yes, you all have to do your own research. But, yeah, let's look here. We ended up having this clear move down, no consolidation. We broke above this wall. But this morning, we were inside this box. So, you know, the move wasn't, you know, as valid anymore. We ended up rejected. So, yeah, I told the team, I was like, look, we need a rejection here in order for me, you know, to re-enter into this. We ended up going back up. So, yeah, if we can stay like this, this move still looks really good. It looks great. We do have the empty space above us. Obviously, no. Not telling you guys to enter into anything, so please do your own research. You all have to do your own research, of course. But yeah, that move still looks really decent. And yeah, you know, a lot of these trades, you know, especially with our swings, some of them may take some time. So, what our biggest play of the week was what? Yesterday was Starbucks. And as you can see here, this trade took, so we had clear move down, no consolidation. This trade took what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it took like what, 4 days for this final TP to be hit, and that's perfectly fine. You know, a lot of our trades, they end up happening. Obviously, yes, I would love to take profits, you know, the next morning. And a lot of times we do, but sometimes we may have to wait, which is perfectly fine. SOFI knew this was going to be a little bit slower move, so it doesn't look bad though. All right, Keys, I do want to see if we reject here. See how powerful this imbalance is right here. Yo, appreciate you all for tuning in. And no, I didn't even post the games yet for that. So, man, what a day! What a day! So, I told the team, I was like, look, guys, I'm looking for some day trades. I'm ready, and you know that ended up happening there. Perfect trade. Also, so yeah, a lot of these trades looking really good. So yeah, QQ and SPY pretty much lined up. QQ, we're right at this cost basis area. Well, not cost basis, but the imbalance area. This is where price can end up reversing. So yeah, we shall see how that ends up playing. Yo, KB Love, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. ANET, yeah, no worries. ANET, all right, cool. And, you know, honestly, you know, for a next move here, you know, I really don't really see anything that I like here except for this downside, but I'm just going to right here right now, so it doesn't look bad. IWM, so yeah, I'm pretty much done with these plays. Now, yeah, let's keep on moving on. I do want to see if that imbalance does hit. Does reject under. All right, so now let's keep on going here. UNH, let's take a look. Also, we got to go over ANET. Also, you guys want to see Duolingo too as well. Man, banger hits, banger hits. That's crazy. ANET, yeah, let's go over it. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, you can see where we ended up. Yo, MK, yeah, no worries. Snow and also, hold on. Snow and also ARAI. All right, cool. Yeah, perfect. NVO. Yep, Danny. Yep, got you, man. Yeah, I gotta go over that too as well. NVO. One second. All right. So, oh wait, Danny, you might be right here, man. You might be onto something. You are onto something. So yeah, I think we've seen this a little bit earlier today. So yeah, this does still look really good. And honestly, I'm waiting for the end of day hoping. And yes, same. It doesn't matter if I'm on the 24-hour, the 1 hour. You can see how we caught, QQQ and IWM just now on this 1 hour. We called it out inside the Discord. Same thing here. We have this, and this looks fairly decent. This looks really, really good. What we see here, we do have this clear move down, no consolidation. So yes, we see what, 1, 2, 3. 3 red candles with no green candles interfering. And you guys and gals know this by now. We like to swing trade here inside the Discord. This is where we end up catching our, bigger plays. And we have a top wall that needs to be broken. So yes, there is a nice, beautiful top wall that needs to be broken. So yes, a candle body closing above this wall in order for us to target to this upside. So yeah, it looks good. As of right now, though, I definitely won't be getting into this play just because we are still in this box. So if we're in the box, if we're in consolidation, I'm not taking a trade. But if we can end up breaking above this wall, so yes, end of day, so the last hour, that's exactly when I would want to get into the play. And you can see, like, in my Discord, like, obviously, last hour, this was Tesla. This was just yesterday. Before the after. Also Starbucks. Before the aftermath. You can see at the end of the day, we closed above the wall, which allowed us into the empty space. You can see how we call out plays inside the Discord. So yeah, if you want to join up, be a part of the team, link is in the bio. You can see we called out QQ and also IWM as well. And hold on, give me a second here. So you can see pretty much IWM, this was at 940, what I was looking for. Also the Q. So boom, 928. So this was 2 minutes before market opened. You can see the Qs now. Before, also the aftermath from that. So ended up working out well. Same thing, NVO. This is something that I like. This looks good. Obviously, I'm not taking anything here, so I'm just gonna wait. It doesn't look too bad though. So that is on, yeah, NVO. That's on a 24-hour chart. Do want to see how the end of the day plays out. So, and hold on, give me a second. So we got to go over. Hold on. INDI too as well. So ANET. Look over. Yeah, we're pretty much going over everything, and yeah, shout out to these plays, man. Shout out to the Qs and shout out to IWM. All right, so as of right now. Okay, so yeah, this looks good. All right, so hold on, give me a second. DUOL. Yep, gotcha, man. No worries. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's keep going. So ANET, and this actually doesn't look too terrible. And this, I think, yeah, we did this on a weekly chart. So what I'm seeing here, and looks really good. All these trades are going to look exactly like. The first thing that I personally see, that I personally saw here was, yes, we had this clear move down of no consolidation. Exactly what I wanted. Hold on one second here. This is what I wanted, or what I want to the upside. It looks good. We just need to break outside this wall at the so yeah, it looks really decent, looks really good. Personally, I'm just gonna wait on this one. End of day, let's see if we can get above this wall. So yeah, we're inside this consolidation area. There's nothing that I would want to do. There's nothing that I would want to take at all. So yeah, just gonna wait. All right, so now let's keep going. Yeah, that imbalance is strong. I can't even lie to you. Yeah, that's very, very strong. All right, so ANET, AMZN, yeah, no worries. AMZN, let's take a look here. Oh, wrong one. AMZN. We got to go over Duolingo too, and also UNH. So let's take a look. 1 hour. So honestly, I do see something here. Obviously, that 24-hour time frame, I do see a re-entry possibly. But as of right now, this is what I'm seeing here that looks really good. We do have a clear move down. No consolidation. This is exactly what I would want to the upside. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me see where my top wall is really quickly. All right, yeah, I personally like this top wall as well. So there is a, and yes, for these boxes, it's not just, you know, a random box we got to get over. I'm personally looking for points of contact. And for this example, I will be honest, I'm using body wicks here. So you can see there's one body wick there and another body wick here closing directly at the same price. So if we can end up breaking above this wall, I don't see any resistance till up to here. So I like this a lot. Obviously, first TP would still be the middle of the move. So I personally would have like possible couple trim points here. Looks like, you know, there's just nothing for us above this wall. That looks really good. We do have, obviously my next trim will be here. So yeah, first trim will be the imbalance. This is where price can end up rejecting. And then yeah, it looks really good. Yo, Cabbage, what's up? What's up? SCRV, yeah, no worries. SCRV, yeah, got you. Good to see you. All right, so, oh, QQQ. Right above this imbalance. We did end up closing above. I do want to see how this plays out. Obviously, you know, I'm already, you know, claim profits there. I'm, you know, pretty much done. We are sitting above this cost basis area. Not cost basis, but the imbalance. Sorry, guys. That looks pretty good. Definitely won't be chasing into a new entry, though. All right, so now let's keep going here. Let's take a look. Let's see. UNH as well. Yeah, Glock, it does look good. Honestly, I have my alert pretty much set here, so do want to see if we'll end up getting that final TP there. So we'll have to see. So, and you know, when it's sitting like above this imbalance, it's sitting up there pretty perfectly, so it doesn't look too bad. Yo, Bianca, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that may take a little minute. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. We should end up... Hold on. And no, not saying you guys get into anything, so please do your own research. We've already... Okay. All right, so... I want to see that final TP end up getting... I can see him right now. So, yeah, that was a really quick move. We do have the empty space. Looks really good. Yeah, let's go. Need that. See if we can get that final push there. Like 20 cents away, yeah. Yeah, I'm taking that. Let's go. All right, so hold on. Like literally like 15 cents away. Come on. Yep, need that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I already took, so yeah. That final CP, you know, we were like 10 cents away. It's fine. It's cool. I'm just gonna. So yeah, that's fire. Honestly, I do want to see if it'll touch now at least. So yeah, you can see, you know, we don't BS around here. Either the play works or it doesn't. Obviously, no, not telling you guys to enter into anything. So please do your own research. But this trade is pretty much done. You can see that right there. Yeah, looking pretty good. Actually, I do need to tell the members really quickly if they aren't in the live stream. So 1 second here. So yeah, this was basically a call out that we pretty much had a little bit earlier. Oh yes, sir. So yeah, you can see, you know, I called it out inside my VIP Discord. This was at 9:28. So in the morning, I was looking for, you know, this move up. So you can see we ended up. So before. Also, the after, it ended up doing pretty well. That was beautiful. That's fire. Glock, I thought you could, I thought you guys could, add everyone in there. If I'm not, let me know. Hey, buddy, thank you very much. Whatever you did to SoFi, you made it go up. I took my 250 profit. Dude, fire, man. Keep up the great work. So, yeah, honestly, a lot of these trades, you know, our swing trades will take a little bit more time. That's fine. But, you know, we try to wait for our trades here. And you can see we do this every day in the Discord. Either the plays work or they don't. Yo, Karma, yeah, I'm definitely pretty hype right now. So one second here, 1 second. Hold on. Yo, Inflames, what's up? Good morning, man. Bro, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's been a great day. It's been wild. Okay. I gotta fix. So yeah, and if you're in my Discord, I will fix that as well. Oh man, let's go. Oh, AMZN looking pretty good too. We'll go over that too as well. Obviously yes. What did I see here, guys? Same thing. Empty space, clear move down, no consolidation. We did have a nice top wall that needed to break and hold above, and you know, we sat right above this imbalance area, which was a good sign. We ended up pushing up to that upside. So I'm not complaining. What a great day. What a great day so far. You know, I can't complain at all. So yeah. Yo, Fitness, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. And yes, we do this every single day inside the Discord. Every single day. We don't change anything. We wait for the trade, and that's pretty much it. And yes, if you want to join the Discord, be a part of the team, link is in the bio. We have the free chat. We also have the VIP chat as well. We do have a discount going for the VIP that will be ending today. So either hit me for that, or you can see it inside the free chat once you get there. So you can see it inside the VIP Discord there. But yeah, what a wild morning. IWM QQQ. Also, dude, yeah, I did see NVIDIA, man. So, and you know, I didn't go over INDI yet, so we'll go over that too. But hold on, give me a second. We'll go over pretty much everything. I do need to pull up another chart, so give me 1 second. So yeah, NVIDIA, you know, I went over this, you know, right before market open. I will be honest, I did miss this play, but this was this was a gorgeous play. We had, so same thing here. And you know, I'll even show proof that I pulled up in the live stream if you guys want me to, but what did I see? And I just pulled the chart up too. Clear move down, no consolidation. We did end up breaking above this top wall, which allowed us into this empty space. So yeah, it's going to be the first link in my bio. It's going to be that WAP. But yes, if you don't see it, just give me a DM. I can send you the link. If you need a promo code for the VIP, just hit me for that. Or obviously, if you just want to join the free chat or just watch my lives, I'm here every single day too as well. So yeah, you don't even have to join the VIP. Honestly, just join the free version, see how you like it. But yeah, NVIDIA went wild. Man, let's go. Well, yeah, what a day. All right, so let me stop yapping. Let's go over some more trades. All right, so now let's keep going here. BA, yo, Millie, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. So 1 second here, reading all the comments. Also, appreciate the Starbucks call you did. Yo, no worries, man. So yeah, this is what I'm here for, obviously. So yeah, no worries. Good to see you, man. So hold on. So now let's keep going here. Also, and yes, this is how I pretty much look for my plays each day. We don't change anything at all. Yo, Fritz, yeah, I got you right after this one. So right after this, I promise I'll go over it. If I don't, you can block me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, let's go over this. So it looks like, you know, I do like, let me go to the 24-hour time frame. So, you know, I wish this was a better top wall. I will be completely honest, but still not a bad top wall. So top wall, bottom wall here. We do have empty space above us. So this empty space that I'm referring to, that I'm seeing, clear move down, no consolidation. If we end up breaking above this wall, we have empty space up here. So yeah, looks good, looks great. You can see where we're pretty much into that empty space. So yeah, we'd love to see this end of day close. Doesn't look bad though, not bad at all. Yeah, I'm glad I ended up taking on that. I'm done with this play, so. He said one more day trade. All right, maybe, okay, fine. I'll find one more day trade. Obviously, you know, if I find another, you know, day trade, you know, I'm pretty much done with my day trades. You know, we And, you know, I don't like entering in, you know, 1,000 trades a day. I like, you know, my base hits, whether that play works or it doesn't. I like it. You can see the Qs. I liked it. IWM liked it as well. And yeah, this was, you know, the 2-day trades that we had. Obviously, the Qs was a little bit heavier in that, but yeah, look really good. But yeah, honestly, you know, if I hit a good trade, a good day trade or whatever, I'm pretty much going to be done until the end of day swings. If I see another trade though, then I will be honest, I will definitely try it, but just going to be very light. I do like to, you know, keep my profits. All right, so let's get straight to it. Oh wow, Put Bros Media guy going crazy in here, isn't he? He's putting some news in there. He's going wild. So Boeing, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I gotta look at, hold on, give me a second. I gotta look at Boeing too. I wanna see that. And yes, I promise you, oh my goodness. Wow, we did end up. So yeah, that ended up being pretty wild. So yeah, we all heard the news about BA. Prayers to them, but yeah, that's wild. We will be going over that too as well. But for Duolingo, you know, this one's still a, you know, nice valid entry. What I seen here, so yes, clear move up, no consolidation. I think I didn't end up taking this one because of the contracts. I think I skimmed over them. I didn't really like them. But yeah, you can see we did have a Potter box here. We had, you know, this empty space that we wanted to take to the downside. And yes, we ended up breaking under this wall here. We ended up targeting down to this 472 area. So still looks good, still looks valid, but maybe just be a little slower move. Honestly, I don't even know what the contracts look like. Let me take a look there. I think I just didn't like those. That's the reason why I didn't really. Hold on, give me a second. I do want to see. I do want to take a look here. So puts. Let's take a look. Maybe the. Okay, yeah, I think it's just because of those contracts I didn't really like. Yeah, and you know, plus the volume and like, there's not really a lot of volume or like open interest for me. That's the only reason why I didn't like it. But yeah, you know, the play is perfect. The play looks good, and you know, this is like the perfect play for me. I love plays like this, but you know, just because if I see a play looking good, you know, looks great. But if the contracts look terrible, you know, obviously, you know, it's up to you. You have to do your own research, but yeah, you know, if the contracts look terrible, not a lot of open interest, not a lot of volume, they're a little bit more expensive than I would want to pay for this. But yeah, still not bad though. They're a little bit iffy. There are like, you know, a few good ones here and there, but that I'm seeing, but nothing like that's making me, you know, stutter or anything. So, so yeah, let's keep on going here. So yeah, Luisa does look really good. May take some time there. Yo, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the follows, all the likes, guys and gals. All right, so 1 second here. All right, cool. You said one word, HA. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll try to find another one. So Qs, pretty much those trades are done. So yeah, we'll pretty much go over here. Yeah, no worries at all. I mean, it looks good. It looks great, man. You know, obviously, no, I'm not telling you guys to enter into anything. You know, it looks amazing. You know, looks like something that I would want to trade. It's just the contracts. Obviously, Amazon, let's go over this too. And we will, let's see. Let's take a look here. Honestly, bro, you know, I should have taken some sales right here at this this imbalance on IWM. I seen it struggling, but didn't end up taking those. It's fine though. It's cool. But okay, now let's keep going here. So for Amazon, so same thing here. You know, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm seeing. We do have this clear move down, no consolidation, and this looks really good. This play hasn't happened yet. Obviously, we're in this, you know, consolidation area. There's just nothing that I would want to do here except for wait. If we can end up breaking and closing outside of this wall here, I don't see any resistance to left to here. And yes, we basically trade from boxes to boxes. So this is another box here. Inside the box, there's no trade. We break outside, we trade. You can see why we do this. So you can see like all of my, and yes, I can only show you the charts, can't show you anything else, so please do your own research. You can see for the Qs, we called this out. You can see at right before market open, Thursday, you can see today, I gave instructions of what I was looking for. Easy, simple setups, easy, simple targets, what I'm looking at. We end up before and also the after. If we're in, so like for this, if we were down inside the box or, you know, below the box, I'm not getting into anything. I don't care about this trade. I only cared about it once we ended up breaking and holding above, which allowed us into this empty space. So yeah, that play ended up working out great. So yeah, it worked out absolutely amazing. So can't even complain at all. Not at all. So hold on. So that's on the Qs. AXTI, yeah, I can look at that as well. Analyst say 5. So hold on one second here. I gotta go over SERV2. I gotta go over a lot of these trades. So yeah, my bad if I'm just yapping, guys. You know, I'm pretty excited. Another great day in the Discord. Can't even be mad today. AXTI. All right, cool. So that was on. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful trades. Beautiful trades. All right, did I go over UNH? I think I was getting distracted. So looks like, yeah, UNH did end up tapping into that empty space, as you guys can see. So we had that top wall that needed to be broken. You can see same thing, empty space. Obviously, no, I charted this one out right before the live stream, but yeah, I will be honest, I didn't even get into this one. This would have been another great snag, but you know, there's just some times where if I see a lot of setups, and I've seen a lot of great day trading setups today, and you know, we had this one as well, but there's just sometimes where I'm just not going to get into every entry. I just can't. I do like to focus on my clear setups. If I get into a trade, for me at least, for my day trades, I like QQQ, I like SPY, IWM. Those are, you know, going to be my top day trades, and number one for me will be the Qs, because I've seen, you can go into my gains page and you can see, like, you can scroll through my gains page, and all the day trades we post, a lot of them will be the Qs. I just feel like they respect the box, and you know, the box was respected. We broke above into that empty space as well. So one second here. So one second. Reading all these chats here. John, I'm gonna pin that comment. That's pretty funny. So now let's keep going here. So yo, Sully, what's up? Yeah, I could look over Pepsi. Yeah, no worries. I think someone was asking me about Pepsi earlier. ADBE earnings. ADBE, yep, no worries. We'll take a look there. All right, so, oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Some sales would have been. Glock, yeah, you were right, man. You were right on that one. So yeah, we did have, you know, I'm out of this play. I'm done. Also, that too, I'm pretty much done with my day trades. I'm waiting for the end of the swings. I am still holding a few of them too as well. All right, so now let me stop yapping. Let's get straight to it. Looks like, so BA did end up closing into the empty space, but you know, that news, obviously, prayers to everyone. But what I'm seeing now, you know, is this, and doesn't look terrible. We still have empty space below us that I can see. I wish this was a better wall though. I will be honest, you know. Hopefully, you know, this can end up being a nice top wall, bottom wall. So hopefully we end up just rejecting here, and we make another point of contact there. We do have empty space under us. So yeah, it looks really good, not bad at all, and looks really decent if we can get it. So yeah, it looks really good. Yo, Millie, what's up? Yo, Stuttering. Yo, Stanley, appreciate the follow, man. Really appreciate it. So what? AAPO. When you do day trades, do you go in a smaller? So personally, for me, you know, for the Qs, I will be honest. I was pretty much on the 1 hour time frame, and I was waiting on this 1 hour to see if it held, and it pretty much held above. Like we were like right here. It was looking pretty strong. I went down to a lower time frame. Seeing that we did end up closing above on a 10-minute. We rejected here. So personally, yeah, I do like to watch that same time frame, but I do go down to a lower time frame and see how everything plays out. And you can see we ended up breaking above its top wall. We were tested here, which made us go up to the upside. Looks like, hold on, give me a second here. Give me a second. Looks like now there could be some empty space here. So hold on, give me a second. We could end up tapping into this empty space to that 533 area. Let's take a look. So yeah, there is empty space here. Obviously, no, I'm not going to take this trade. But you can see where we're pretty much having this empty space. Clear move up, no consolidation. This is exactly what I want to the downside. But yeah, this is on the 5-minute. You know, we already hit it on the 1 hour. This is something that I just wouldn't want to chase into. But yeah, it looks really good. Not a bad move. But yeah, I want to see if we can retest here into that empty space below. But no, I'm done with this play. I'm not, no more entries for me right now on the Qs. So now let's keep going. Amazon looks like it's moving down. Also, yeah, IWM, a lot of these trades looking pretty decent. So now let's keep going. It's moving up. Let me take a look here. Hold on, let me see. IWM. Oh my gosh, that's dropping. Yes, I can definitely see it's trying to move up just a bit here. So we did end up touching in this empty space here. And we just gapped up a bit, so. Doesn't look terrible. So yeah, there is that empty space here that I'm seeing. And yes, this is what we do every day inside the Discord. Obviously, if you're planning on joining, we mainly take swing trades at the end of the day. But we had, good QQQ play and also IWM that we did end up calling out inside the Discord. And yes, each trade is going to be the same. If you want to see what we do here inside the Discord, look at my games page. Look at the testimonials. You can see pretty much what we do here. It's the same exact thing. And yes, we do have a promo code that will be ending today for VIP. So either DM me for that, or you can see it inside the free chat. So yeah, pretty much I'm not even if this play works out, I don't even want to get into that trade. I don't want to overtrade, and that's pretty much fine with me. I just hate overtrading. Obviously, got into some good entries. Ended up claiming some profits. Now I can go relax until the end of the day. Obviously, I'll still be in the Discord doing some work, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see where we're pretty much trying to tap into that empty space. So still works out great. Works out, pretty solid there. So yeah, we have, what I seen here. So clear move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green candles, no red candles interfering. We had a Potter box that needed to be broken. We ended up breaking below, targeted to the downside. So obviously a little 5-minute chart, still pretty little decent, scalp, but nothing too crazy though. So you see, there we go. That first TP did end up hitting there perfectly, and this is what we do. You can see that final TP ended up going pretty wild there too. So yeah, this is what we do every single day. Obviously, it doesn't matter what time frame I do it on. Oh my gosh, bro. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Oh my, that's... Yeah, that's so funny, bro. That's like... You can see what literally happened there. 5 minute. We were just on a 1 hour. I went down to a 5-minute chart. You can see it still works. Obviously, yes, you all have to do your own research, so please do your own research, of course. But look what I saw here. And yes, we do this every day in the Discord, and we wait for our trades. Obviously, this was a valid setup. We ended up breaking underneath this area of resistance. What happened? We ended up retesting. We dropped below into this empty space. And yes, once we do end up touching that first and final TP, that's exactly when we get out, because price ends up reversing here. So you can see how how perfectly this little small plate worked. It doesn't matter what time frame. I could have went down to a 1 minute and did that, but yeah, it looks like VIX moving up for sure. Absolutely wild. So honestly, what a great day in the Discord. I can't even be mad here. All right, now let's keep going here. So yeah, that ended up working out pretty good. And yes, you can see what we do here in the Discord. We obviously called, I gotta post these, but we ended up calling the Qs today. So we had a QQ call today. Called it out at, I give simple instructions on what I'm looking for. Same thing, IWM. We give simple instructions on what we're looking for. We wait if we're inside the box. There's no trade. Once we have, that entry, then that's when we get in. You can see pretty much what we did here. So let's take a look. So IWM the before, IWM the after. Obviously, you can see the Qs before. Obviously, you can see the Qs after. That final TP, that first and final TP was basically hit. And yes, we wait for the trades, and that's pretty much it. You can see what happens here. We have the empty space, Potter box, and yes, we give simple instructions of what I'm looking for. And yes, if you are planning on joining, we mainly do end of day swing. So yes, the last hour, the last 30 minutes is when we get into our swing trades. But you can see, we just hit, 2 decent day trades. We'll make it 3. I didn't enter into this one, but just didn't really want to overtrade. But you can see how well it works. Either the play works or it doesn't. So yes, if you all want to join, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat. You can join the VIP chat as well. We do have a code that will be ending today, a promo code. So yeah, either DM me for that or you can see it inside the Discord. So yeah, you can see, this is where price ended up rejecting. Once my, take profits get hit, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not going to wait for it to go even higher, go even lower. No, I'm getting out. I'm moving on to the next trade. So let's just say for this one, we broke under. First TP hit, I take a lot of my profits here. Final TP hit, I'm out, I'm done. I don't care about the trade. It can go down to 0 for all I care. The trade is hit. We move on to the next trade, and that's pretty much it. So now that was hold on one second here. So now let's keep going. So that was on the Qs. So yeah, this is on a small little 5-minute time frame. We did have this entry on a 1 hour though, so I just wanted to kind of show you guys like, okay, it works on every single time frame. Obviously, once we swing trade on a higher time frame, a 24-hour, a weekly chart, a 4-hour. But yeah, if I do day trades, it's going to be on a lower time frame, a 1 hour, 2 hour, 30-minute. Obviously, you've seen that 5-minute work, perfectly, and we're right back at this box here. So yeah, same thing. So yeah, we're doing options here. Doesn't matter what time frame I use. So if I'm using a day trade, I go down to a lower time frame. Our swing trades will be higher time frame. So you can see, obviously, if you want to see what we did just yesterday too, you can see, obviously I can only show you the charts. I can't show you anything else. But we had Tesla. We swung this one before, the after. Also, we had Starbucks. So Starbucks was our biggest trade of the week. We end up breaking above a wall. We went up and tapped and targeted. So yes, each trade is going to be exactly the same. To see how we pretty much call these trades out. Simple. It's very simple. I don't like to try to, make things difficult. You can see either the play works or it doesn't. If I have to stop out, I will stop out and find a re-entry. But that's pretty much it. So now let's keep going here. So Amazon, same thing. We have exactly what we want. We have the empty space. This looks good. This is exactly what I would want to the upside. But if we end up, let's just say, breaking above the top wall, this is the only time I would want to get in. But right now, there's just nothing for me to do except for just to wait. Can you explain how the time frames correlate to entry? Like if you're looking for a 1 hour close. So, okay, so let's go back to my original. So this is a great example. We literally just caught this one today. So right now, let's take a look. Hold on, I'm just gonna redo the box here really quickly. Top wall, final TP. So I can just pretty much do it quickly. So, all right, so you can see we're right under this imbalance. So personally, what I saw here, and this was the trade that we had of the day. Also, IWM did end up hitting for us too. So hold on, give me a second. Let's take a look. So you can see the potential setups. This was the before. So the before here, this was just this morning. So what I saw here, so same thing. We had the Potter box. We were underneath this wall. And then once I saw it, breaking above this. So we were toying with this wall here. This is something that I didn't want to enter in because you got to understand, buyers control this bottom floor and sellers control this top floor. So I need sellers. So sellers want price to push down. So I need buyers to step up. Buyers ended up stepping up above this price. And we were hovering around here for like a couple minutes, and I seen it, it was getting strong. So this is why I entered in, a light position. Obviously, I would love a 1 hour candle body closure above for a bigger entry, but yes, we ended up holding above, and this is when I tried it, and I had set my stop loss too. You can see also on the 30-minute, 15-minute, we ended up breaking above this top wall as well. So yeah, we broke above this top wall, and on a lower time frame, on a 10-minute, you can also use this as your entry, and also you can have the stop loss. You can see where we ended up retesting, and boom, we didn't go back into the box. So that was a great sign for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much how I do it. So if I see it like holding above just a bit and we breaking below on a lower time frame, then yeah, I will try a lighter entry. But if we can break above, like let's just say we end up breaking and closing above on the 1 hour just perfectly, then yeah, I'll have a full entry there as well. What are those empty spaces? So yeah, we're trading the Potter box with the empty space. So this empty space is what I'm talking about. So yes, empty space is basically just a gap that needs to be filled. So what, 1, 2, 3 red candles with no consolidation. So no green candles interfering. So this is exactly what I wanted to the upside. Obviously this Potter box here, so shout out Potter Stocks PBS as well. We're looking for a top wall and a bottom wall here. So this top wall that I'm seeing, that I'm referring to as points of contact. I see 2 body candles, 1, 2, closing directly the same wall. And you can see where we're, having trouble getting above. So this is why there is no entry. So if we can end up breaking and holding or closing above, that's exactly when I would want the entry. So that ended up working out great. So yeah, so you can see more examples here, like from my chat. So yeah, honestly, if you want to just go to the free chat and see more examples. So what I circled is the empty space. So there's a clear move down. So basically, in other words, a gap that needs to be filled. And we have a Potter box. So we have a top wall, a bottom wall. So basically, this is just an area of consolidation. This is something that, I wouldn't want to enter in. And I'm basically waiting for a break outside of my top wall. As you can see, we ended up breaking and closing above my top wall, which allowed us into the empty space. So same thing with Google and Starbucks. So Starbucks, we're inside of this consolidation area. There's just nothing that I would want to do here. And you can see what the members and I did here just yesterday on this one too as well. You can scroll to the games page. Clear move down, no consolidation. We end up breaking. So yes, if we're in the box, I'm not taking an entry at all. I would only want to take an entry if we can break and close over this wall here, which we did. So yes, we wait for trades at the end of the day. So the last hour is when we mainly get into trades. And as you can see, at the end of the day on Friday, we ended up breaking above this wall. That allowed us into the empty space. And boom, we ended up targeting to the upside. So yes, we wait. So if we're in the box, if you're in my Discord, I'm never going to tell my members, okay, dude, yeah, let's just get in this trade. Let's get in that trade. Oh, dude, yeah, let's get in this one too. No, I don't do that at all. I post the setups and we wait. And we have patience, and once we end up breaking above a wall, that's exactly when I would want to as well. Do you use wick or body for the box? So I personally use both. So for this example, there's only body candles, but yeah, both of them count. So you see body candle and a body candle there. Also a body candle and body candle here. So I can make it perfect so you can see what I'm looking at. So those are points of contact that I'm seeing. Obviously, sometimes like for Amazon, it can either be the body candles or the wicks for these points of contact. And I see that, you can see there's 2 wicks here. So that's 2 points of contact. And I use 2 points of contact or more. So this is my bottom wall here. My top wall will be, there's a body wick here. Also, there's another body wick here. So sometimes it really just depends. In some examples, it can be, body candles and wicks. So let me see if I can find a good example here. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, NVIDIA. Okay, actually, that's only wicks. But anyways, you can see, yeah, still same good thing here. We still have, NVIDIA went wild, but we did have the clear move down of no consolidation. We had a top wall. I used 2 wicks, so 2 wicks there. That's my points of contact. The bottom wall, though, I used 2 body candles, so body candle here, body candle there. So 2 points of contact or more is what I'm looking for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, they both matter, obviously. Really just depends on the setup as well. Yo, Catherine, what's up? Good to see you. So what's the box meaning? So this is basically the Potter box. This is an area of consolidation, and you know, there's more than just, you know, just a random box we got to break over. No, bottom of this box here. So the bottom of this purple box, this is buyers control. So buyers control this bottom, sellers control the top. I know these are, you know, terrible arrows, lines, whatever you guys want to call it. One second here. So yes, nice. Oh damn, I suck at drawing. But yes, bottom of this box, this is buyers control. Their prices push price up. Sellers control the top wall. Their job is to keep price pushing down. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So you can see how that play ended up working out pretty well. And now, honestly, I'm waiting for the end of day swings, and the end of day swings is what I'll pretty much be waiting for, unless we can get another entry or so. What are you looking for the breakout, the body or the wick? So I'm personally looking for a body break outside the wall. So you can see, you know, for, you know, let's just say for, hold on, I want to show you a good example here. So hold on, let me see, give me a second here. This is the gains page, by the way. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Zom. This is a good trade. We called this one out. Actually, no, not that one. Let's take a look. I want to show you like a really good example here. All right, so yeah, this one right here. This is perfect. So 24-hour, we mainly swing trade at the end of the day. What I saw here, so yes, clear move down, no consolidation. And I had a top wall here, bottom wall. You can see we trade at the end of the day. So the last hour is when we mainly get into our setups. You can see we ended up wicking above there. I don't care about the wicks. So if I'm swing trading, I wait until the last hour. So I need a body candle closing above the top wall, which we did end up closing above, and we ended up targeting to the upside. So you can see where we called out Riot 2. And yeah, this is pretty much the template of how we call out trades inside the Discord. And yes, same trades. We don't, you know, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. You know, I'm always going to be there. So yeah, if you know, plan on joining, if you have a question about any of the setups, just feel free to ask. We'll be there as well. So you would sell at the next. So personally, you know, I do like to get in at the end of the day. So let's just say we get in, let's just say, hold on, for Starbucks, for whatever trade, doesn't really matter. Hold on, let me turn this music back on, but let's just take a look here. So Starbucks, yes, I personally get in at the end of the day, and I would love to take profits the next day. And sometimes the trade hits the next day. So we had, what was it? Give me a sec. We had Google, let's take a look here. All right, yeah, so Google. So this was a perfect play. We did have this clear move down, no consolidation. And, you know, this was a great trade. We ended up breaking above the wall, end of day. So yes, one day, so the end of the day, each candle is worth 1 day. The next day we touched my first TP. This is where we ended up taking profits. So yes, I would love to take, you know, profits at the next open, but sometimes we may have to wait. And you know, Starbucks, I called this one out on Friday. That final TP didn't hit until yesterday. So it took like a couple days, which is perfectly fine. You can see the before and after. So each day, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it basically took 3 days for it to hit. But yeah, same thing each day. For my swing trades, you know, it'll take like 1 to 3 to 4 days for it to hit. But for my day trades, I'm getting in that day, and I'm getting out of those contracts the same day. So if that play works, great, good. You know, QQQ play, it worked. It was amazing. IWM, it worked. It was amazing. But let's just say if it went back to my stop loss, if I would have entered, I'm going to get out. I'm going to, you know, stop out, and I'm going to find a new entry for that. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, no worries at all. So yes, thank you all so much for the follows as well. And yes, if you want to join the team, be part of the community, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat. You can also join the VIP chat as well. We do have a promo code that will be ending today for the VIP too. So you can see that in the upgrade to VIP tab here. Obviously, you know, honestly, if you're new here, join the free chat. See how you like it. and talk to the members, look at the games page, watch the lives, what we do here every single day. So I draw boxes on the hourly chart. I draw boxes on the 2 hour. It doesn't matter. For my day trades, I do like the hour chart, but like for a swing, like I could be like Duolingo. You can see 24-hour chart. So we can draw boxes on a 24-hour. I could go, Amazon 1 hour. I could even go to a 4-hour, see if there's anything here. And honestly, this is also another box. So I didn't end up missing this play, but yeah, clear move up, no consolidation. This is another box here. So there are boxes inside of boxes. You can see that's another time frame. 4 hour, we end up breaking below this wall here. Where do we tap into this empty spaces here? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can even go down to a 1 minute, or even a 10 minute and try to find a box. So even a 10 minute, a little 10-minute chart looks exactly the same. Do you get in right before the candle closes? So if I'm right above my level, above my wall, so let's just say, we'll go over this example here. So yeah, 1 second there. So yeah, we have a clear move down, no consolidation. This is exactly what I would want to take to the upside. So now, what do we need here? A Potter box, so a nice top wall here. Beautiful bottom wall there. So there's a top wall that needs to be broken. And for this example here, I've seen a wick and 2 body candles closing directly at the same line. If we end up breaking above this top wall, I don't see any resistance to up to here. So yeah, this looks good. This looks great. Not bad at all. So from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want. Obviously, if I enter in on a 10-minute, I would either wait for a 10-minute body candle to close above, or if we're above this wall here and we're on the 10-minute chart and we have 2 minutes left or a minute left, we're above, I know we can't go back in, then I will try an entry there too as well. Potter's day trading futures now, dude. That futures is fire, man. I think I did go over to his live a little bit earlier. I did see someone post about that. I think it was McCain, but yeah. No, that's fire. I think he'll like it too. Thoughts on QQQ for the day? Yo, John, what's up? Yeah, we can go over that too as well. But for futures, at least, I trade futures a little bit different. So, and I can show you like all of my reports. I think I had like 4 to 5 green days. I think I had like one day. I think it was like yesterday where I took like a $100 L, but I think I'm still up like I think I'm up like 4 to 5 in the past like 3 days or so. That's from Friday too. But anyways, same thing, for futures. If I do a futures play, personally, what I do, I let it, I go down, I trade on a 3 minute, I trade on a 5 minute, and I wait for a break above my wall. I do like for it to retest the top of the box, and if it can retest, that's when I'll enter. So yeah, I'll post some videos. I know, a lot of people in the Discord are waiting for me for the futures alert, so I promise I will be in there. I'm just, trying to make sure I got everything correct. So yeah, I will be in there as well. But yeah, I can show you guys all of my reports. Like, I'm not tripping about that. I only had 1 red day for futures in the past week for futures, but yeah, still pretty decent. And personally, for me, my stop loss for futures, it's not going to be the top of the box. It's going to be the cost basis area. So I'll show some examples of that too a little bit later. Okay, which is asking because if we wait until last candle closes, the market will be closed. All right, yeah. So yeah, if we're on, if we're swinging it on a, let's just say if we're, for Starbucks, if we're swinging this trade at the end of the day, yes, I like to enter in the last 5 to 10 minutes. So if we are above this wall of the last 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to enter. And yes, I would love for it to close above. So if it closes above, great, perfect. And you can see that ended up closing above. So yeah, you can see where we were pretty much targeting. And yeah, that ended up working out great. Ended up working out pretty well. Mara, okay, cool. So yeah, all these trades are going to be, exactly the same. We don't change anything at all. We, have the same setup. I don't tell my members anything else. Yeah, no worries at all. So yeah, 24-hour time frame I enter in. I know it sounds crazy. You can ask my members though. Like, yes, I get in the last 5 to 10 minutes. And obviously, you know, maybe the last hour I grab a starter, a couple starter positions, but valid entries for the last hour. And also, this is the empty space here too as well. So yeah, this looks also really decent. If we can end up breaking below. So yeah, it looks really good. We do want to see how the end of day ends up holding here, but yeah, it doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. Thank you all so much for tuning back in. What a crazy day in the Discord. And yes, we will be doing the end of day swings end of day. So yeah, if you want to join up, be a part of the team, part of the Discord, link is in the bio. We have the free chat. We do have a promo code that will be ending today, so you can join up. Or if you don't want to join, if you want to watch the live streams, I'll be here as well. I'll be doing another live stream end of day. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. I'll either see you in the Discord or I'll see you on the live. Have a blessed one, guys. See you in a couple hours. In Jesus' name, amen. See you all soon.